Welcome to the Leverton on Everything podcast, where I, Leverton, literally review everything. Books, movies, podcasts, whatever. That's the first rule. Second rule is that every review that I do is under 10 minutes long, starting from when I begin the review, which is now. And today I'm going to talk about a film called Three Identical Strangers. I gave it 8 out of 10 stars, and my title, How is No One in Prison? Imagine having a great unexpected thing happening to you, which is amazing and great. Then imagine that this unexpected thing is tarnished and slimed by a great darkness. Three boys at the age of 19 discover that they are twins and find some similarities and try to rebuild a relationship with each other. Later, they discover that they are at the center of a remarkably unethical experiment. They have been separated at birth and placed in homes which had been picked due to their different parenting styles. They deal with this in various ways and suffered a new tragedy. But what I don't understand is how was no one punished for this? Surely human experimentation without consent is illegal. A good documentary about a horrible story. Yeah, and I think the thing that I didn't mention is that the mom, she was poor and she was expecting like one, and then she had twins, and then this doctor who was supposed to be supporting her in this process really pressured her into adoption. So they were adopted, as I said, into like different homes. And I think I don't know now because I didn't check, but as of 2018 the experiment was still ongoing, so it hadn't been technically closed. So very strange, and I think it's one of the best documentaries about twins out there. I did a review also a while ago about another one called Twisted Twins, and one episode of that series is quite good and the other one is quite sensationalist, but this one really dives into the humanity of each of those twins. And yeah, because we all think that twins are the same, and this experiment was an attempt to show that, nature, end the nature versus nurture debate. And when they met with each other, they were so excited because they looked the same, they started dressing the same, and they had like two new brothers, and they thought that it was really great. And I think the story of how they figured it out was also pretty amazing, that one of them went to some party and went to university, and it was like, no, first day of university, and he found, he went into his room, and his roommate said, hey, mistook him for somebody else. And he said, no, my name is Bob. And it's like, Bob, you look exactly like my friend George, or whatever his name is. And it turned out they did look exactly the same. Because, eventually Bob gets dragged to this party and he doesn't want to go, but he's kind of curious, but his new roommate is like, no, you have to go. And so he did, and that's how they discovered that they were twins. And I don't know, triplets actually. I don't remember how they discovered the other one, but it is a really good story, really good documentary. I mean, not a good story. It's a tragic story, but it's an interesting one, which is why I like documentaries, because you can find out so many interesting things about the world. Another way you can find out interesting things about the world is to listen to my son and my podcast called the Everything and More Etc. podcast, streaming on all the best podcast streaming services. Thank you. Bye.